Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's video. So the week is April 16th. First up, we have chocolate gouramis. These guys are super awesome, one of my favorites. They're super peaceful and they have a super weird coloration with the brown and gold. So these guys do prefer softer water, so they would do better in RO versus tap water. They, as you can see, they're sometimes a little feisty if you get a male, but they do actually enjoy being in groups. So at least get like 2 of these guys, if not more. But like I said, super peaceful, super chill. Next up, we've got the marble hatchetfish. So these guys come from Brazil and are super unique because, as you can see, they stay right at the top of the tank. Another nice schooling fish. You can see they're hanging out here in the plants together. Also got the same coloration as the chocolate gouramis, so maybe even a good pair. Definitely come check these guys out. Another fan favorite, we've got the Peacock Gudgeons. For obvious reasons, these guys have really nice color and patterns with the orange, yellow, and even some blues. And these are still quite young, so as they get bigger, they only get more color. The females, like this one right here, will get a bright yellow belly. You can just barely see it starting to come in there. So especially if you get a pair, they're actually not too hard to get to breed in an aquarium setting. That looks like a very young male, as you can see by the body shape. We also have some really nice rummy nose, showing some really good color, although they do not stay still. But it's another great schooling fish with a bright red nose and the awesome checkered tail. Get you nice movement and color. Alrighty, so next up we got some of our classics, everyone's favorite. Up front with the bright orange is an Apistogramma. This is the orange flash. We also currently have the Apistogramma super red, which you can see as by the name, got more red than orange. You can definitely mix these guys as they are the same species and will get along. Also got some really nice black skirt tetras, so if you're looking for a bigger schooling fish, these guys are a great option. I wouldn't keep them with really small fish. Sometimes they can get a little nippy as they get larger, but overall very peaceful. In the back here, if you're looking for something that's a little more interesting, that's got some weird swimming, these guys are the dwarf chain loaches. So they school together and they kind of like hop along the bottom, so it gives you like a unique schooling look, as you can see as they skirt along the tank there. Super cool. And these guys don't get more than 3 inches, so they're great for smaller tanks, but definitely want to get them in a group, at least 3 or more, to get the best activity. As you see, they do love to hang out with each other. And then obviously in the background, as you can see, everyone's favorite classic, the Cardinal Tetra. Beautiful color, great schooling fish, all around classic. So next up, we've got some awesome vanilla crayfish, crawfish, however you want to say it. So these guys are pretty cool. They're really nice. They do get a little larger, about 5 inches. So, you know, you want to account for that tank size. I'd say probably at least a 10 or 20 gallon. They are a little aggressive, so you don't really want to keep them with fish, as they will probably eat anything they can catch. These guys honestly do best in an aquarium by themselves or with other invertebrates like other crayfish. You know, in a larger setup, it would be possible to keep them with faster swimming fish if they, like I said, provided the space, but definitely come check these guys out. Alrighty, and so last up, we got some of my favorite fish. These guys are the Albino Kribensis, and as you can see against the black background or even the planted tank, they're absolutely stunning. Completely pale white, just look really good and give you a nice good contrast. Sometimes they can get a little aggressive, so they are cichlids, so you just got to be careful with tank mates, but provided a large enough tank, they're pretty peaceful if they have their space. Next up, another classic, the powder blue dwarf gourami. Very peaceful and overall really great color. So next up are the Glowlight Danios. These guys are actually a wild caught Danio, but as you can tell, the color on them is fantastic. And camera is not doing them justice. So definitely feel free to come and check these guys out. As always, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and if you don't want to miss another video, hit the bell notification. We'll see you next week.